What up, world? My name is Justin Case, and I'm back with a very special video for you today. I'm not here to waste your time, so let's go ahead and get right into it. This is Wishlist Wednesdays. I don't have to explain it. You already know what it is, so let's go. The first game I want to talk about today is Reach. This has been one of the most anticipated games in the entirety of the VR space for a little while now. It's had the most hype about it. It's had the most talks behind it. When I first got into it, this was the game that like everybody was hush hush about. There was no real major talks about it yet, but as I started getting closer with insiders and everything, it kept coming up. Then we started to see gameplay footage and everything. It looks amazing. I know there are some people that are questioning how it's gonna look on the Quest. Just trust me, I've already seen some gameplay. There is gameplay out there on YouTube for you to see, but I've already seen some gameplay. So just trust me when I tell you it looks pretty good. For it to be standalone versus what the game looks like on PCVR, trust me, you're not going to be upset. Same thing with a couple of the other games that are going to be coming out towards the end of this year. If you don't see the Quest version just out there and you're still questioning, like when you see trailers and stuff and you see, but you can't really tell, like, is that going to be actual gameplay or not? Just don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is the word that I'm getting straight from the people that are higher up than me. Just trust me. Don't even worry about it. Everything is going to be great. And if you know what game I'm talking about, or a couple of games that I'm talking about that are coming out before the end of the year that people have been questioning the graphic fidelity on the Quest 3. So there's that. We ain't gonna talk about it. Other than that, Reach, as far as everybody has been told, and from what we know, it has great mechanics, gameplay, the gameplay loop, the story, everything about it is very close to a 10 out of 10. And from the people, my sources that I'm getting this from, I trust them. They're very credible. So again, I feel like we have nothing to worry about when it comes to this game. I think it's gonna be somewhat monumental, and that's why it's been so hush hush. This has been like a very big deal to the people that are working on it, and I can understand that. Because not every game you just want to, just have and just be force feeding people. That's why a lot of games have to keep continually showing you trailers and showing you info because they know you're going to have questions. Whereas a game like Reach, they probably are taking the stance of they know this game is going to be good. They know it's going to be great. So there's no reason to just continue showing too much. You want to have that element of surprise a little bit. You feel me? So that's that. It comes out on the 16th. I am extremely excited about this game. So let's go, man. The next game actually came out on the 14th, but it wasn't on my radar, so I did not speak about it in my last video. That's my bad, but it is called Cite Alexandrie. It looks pretty good. It's a narrative city management game from what I can tell. It's kind of like a indie version of God, I can't talk today. It's like an indie version of Civilization. Now, the latest Civilization game that came out on the Quest is the first Civilization game I was ever interested in. This, I forget what it is, 6 or 7, whatever it is. I really don't remember the number right now. I don't feel like looking it up. Just bear with me, please. That game came out and I was actually interested in playing it. I tried it on the Quest and there was a bunch of like bugs and issues and things that I ran into, and it kind of just put me off on playing the game because, yeah, you know how that is. But everybody has told me to try out the PC version of the game or the console version of the game. Most people say play the PC version. So I'm really interested in still doing that. However, Cite Alexandrie, I believe that's how you pronounce this, it's supposed to be something somewhat like that, but it's just made by indie devs. So if that is the type of game, if Civilization is the type of game that, you're interested in and you own a Quest, but you haven't been able to play the game due to all the issues and things. I know a lot of people refunded Civilization. I believe it's 7, Civilization 7 on the Meta Quest. So if you were one of those people, then this might be a game worth you checking out, man. It looks pretty good. Y'all know this is like on the border of being up my alley. Like I have interest in these types of games, but the only thing that hinders me really is the amount of games that I'm already playing, and I just really don't have time. But this looks pretty good. The next game on the list is Europa Prime. Y'all already know I love puzzle games. Um, I love puzzle games, adventure games, games that you have to find things, explore such and such and such. So this actually looks really good. And the reason I like it a lot is because it's not just regular puzzles. These are puzzles in relation to like STEM technology type thing. So yeah, this is gonna be really good. You can see it. I got gameplay up on the screen. So look, if you're into the puzzle games, the relaxing type of games, this might be one you need to check out. It came out on the 14th, actually. Again, this was one I didn't have on my radar last week. But sometimes the games just like randomly drop. They don't really have any like much promo, or you won't be able to find them in the coming soon tab on the MetaQuest, and that's what I use to find these games. So it wasn't there when I checked, but however, this game came out on the 14th. So the very next game we're gonna talk about is Vex Mage. Um, this one threw me for a little bit of a loop. Let's see, let's check and see what it actually says, what the description says. Vex Mage. Okay, so it is a shooter. It says merge spells, cross dimensions, and dance through deadly arenas in this lightning fast shooter alone or together. Claim your immortality on cross-platform leaderboards. Your name is eternal. This looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. It does. It looks pretty good. Um, I haven't really heard or seen anything about this. It's under $10. It's $9.99 in the United States, and that's not bad. The Sometimes that's how you win, right? Is by pricing your game in such a way that people feel like they're not taking a loss, or that the game is truly worth that amount, right? So if you have a game that's only $10, it's more accessible, and as long as it has a fun gameplay loop, people are gonna feel like they got their money's worth out of their game. So, um, like I said, I didn't really have this one on my radar. I just seen it in the coming soon tab. I might reach out to the developers, excuse me, and see what I can do about that. But these were the 4 games that are on the coming soon list. But right now, there's nothing really else coming soon that I'm aware of. But like I said, sometimes games just kind of shadow drop or just show up on the store. So if that happens, then I will, bring them up on the next video. Also, Reach. I've been trying to reach out to them about a game key for the longest. Like I'm talking months and months and months. I have been unsuccessful. I've barely even like actually got in contact with a person to even talk about it, and just it didn't work out, unfortunately. So if anybody from the team at In Dreams is watching this, it would be greatly appreciated if I could get a review key. Because I'm not gonna be able to purchase it at this moment, so I probably won't be able to get a review video or a playthrough video out anytime soon. I might be able to within the next like week or two, but doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. I got a lot of stuff going on. So we'll see. Also, I want to give a quick note. Forefront open beta is still available until the 20th. So if you own a MetaQuest 2, 3, or 3S and you don't have that game installed, bro, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. Please run and download that game. The game is amazing. 32, 16v16, full-on Battlefield style game play, whatever. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm sorry. So, man, listen, the game is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It reminds me of the old Battlefield, Call of Duty type days, but in VR. There's a lot of shit talking going on. I have not experienced any toxicity in that game, though. No toxicity whatsoever. And that is one thing that I really love about this game, because you could just go in there, have fun, You get a couple of people to rage out, but it's still nobody being too toxic or nobody being too crazy. People are actually playing their roles. They're doing objectives. A ton of fun, bro. Please go check out Forefront. When this game drops, when the full game drops, I will be purchasing it. I've been playing since the alphas. There was one alpha, then there was an open beta, and this right now is the second open beta. And they had it from October 10th to the 20th. And every single day I've loaded up and I've been in this game, and it's just been a ton of fun, man. I really want all of my friends and family who I've been trying to coerce into getting MetaQuest headsets. I need y'all to hurry up because this is why, man. Games like this, Forefront is amazing, man. But honestly, I think that's going to be the video for today. I don't really have nothing else to talk about. And there's not many games coming out this week. I think everybody was a little intimidated by Reach. So, yeah. Again, one more time. In dreams, can you please look out for your boy? Please. I know y'all seen my messages, man. I ain't even bad at it, though. I'm sure the game is going to be worth it. It's going to be a great game. Vex Mage looks pretty good, too. Europa Prime might be the underdog of this week, man. Europa Prime might just be the underdog of this week. I might have to go and grab that. But that's the video for this week. I'm going to holler at y'all. I'll see you in the next one.